Welcome back, guys. I am Honor6 and I'm making my triumphant return to YouTube. A little bit more time on my hand these days, so I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm playing a new indie game. It came out like 2 days ago. It's called Wargroove. It's a turn-based strategy war game. It's along the lines of Advanced Wars, if you ever played that, or Fire Emblem. It's kind of like, I played a couple episodes of Invisible Ink a while ago, if you ever watched that one. It's going to be kind of similar to that. This is going to be a blind playthrough, except for the first prologue piece here. I did go ahead and play that yesterday, just to make sure that it recorded everything okay, and that the sounds were going to be alright, but aside from that, it's going to be a blind playthrough. There is some dialogue in this game that it is not voice acted, like, at all. But I think I'm going to go ahead and read off those. Let me know if you like that. If you don't, I'll shut up during the cutscenes and you can just read along. Other than that, let's dig in. We're going to replay the first mission, in case I didn't make that clear. One rainy night at Cherrystone Castle. This weather is giving me the spooks. Did you hear that? Cut it out. It's just thunder. But, I'm going to control the throne room. Hey, wait for me! Cowards. Jumping at shadows, dropping the guard. Okay, and sleep. Getting to the king shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all alone in his chambers. How convenient. Dear guards, I dispatched to bring this with me. But some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. I'll start by defeating that one over there. Alright, so this is the game. As you can see, if you've ever played Fire Emblem or Advanced Wars, it is nearly identical, and especially when I click on this, it brings up a grid-based system. This is a grid-based, like, military strategy. Sorry. You need to defeat the guard to clear the path to the king. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'll do it on the next turn. That's all I'm gonna look around. So I'm gonna go ahead and click there to move. And attack. So this is,
this
the grid.
is tiresome. Goodbye.
No, the guy was like nearly dead to begin with. It's time. Time my daughter learned the truth. How do I tell her? Cryptic. Alright, so I'm gonna look around a little bit this time. Let's reach the king's chambers. Alright, so I'm not gonna do that yet. So, like, as we can see, there's like different types of units in here. Kind of like, Fire Emblem or Advanced Wars 2. Like, I think that's some sort of archer. This is obviously like a spearman, it's a pursuer. And it's going to tell us to do this here in a second, but I'm going to do it now anyways, as long as it lets me. I can right click at any time. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. So it'll have a second, but like, here's like, normally on these types of games, you know, there's even some mounted stuff down here. There's like, there's the normal's objective is usually, oh, defeat all the enemies. Certain maps will give you objectives like defeat the single like leader unit, so that's what the objective of this one is, and it'll tell us here that in a second. But so let's just go ahead and go forward. Mercia, a long time ago, before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No. This is laughably easy. So as I was kind of looking around and noticed, oh, that's weird, I didn't see that before. Down here in the bottom right corner, I'm not going to move my mouse because it's going to take it away. But you can see, like, there's the little shields there. I guess those give defense bonuses. Like, obviously the trees give 3, and the mountain gives 4. But even here, the ground gives 2. So, like, there's different bonuses for standing in different places. And that's not uncommon in most of these medieval ones. It's like you stand in a forest and you're harder to hit. or if you stand on a bridge, you're easier to hit. You have less place to dodge, stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. We're gonna go ahead and blast this guy. All these guys are like nearly dead. I mean, it's the prologue.
This is tiresome. Goodbye.
She is wiped now. But I mean, they only have like 1 or 2 health, it seems. There was once a kingdom called Cacophony. The war known as the Great Dissonance. If you guys aren't familiar with vocabulary, cacophony literally means like calamity and bad stuff. So if a kingdom was called Cacophony, that's not a good sign. Alright, move up. I think this is the one where it tells us to take a look at the objective. It's not just too great a burden. Oh, mercy. I hope I'm saying that right too. I looked it up and there was like 4 different ways to say it, so I'm saying mercy. This castle is back. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of the true extent. I just need to select an unoccupied tile and click overview. Thanks game for just telling me. Oh, so I thought it was right click. Oh, it might have been over here. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at. This screen provides the objectives and statistics. So many humans, how unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the game. I can choose this now and return my task. Or I can close this now and return my task. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, here's the objective. We're just here to assassinate the game. We don't care about any of the other guys, but at this point we can see, oh, there's 43 other units on this field, and I have 4. I'm not sure with these other, obviously this is gold and this is income. I don't know what these are going to be used for in the future. There's probably going to be some sort of shop or upgrade system. But with that, well, I'm sure we'll figure that out. Like I said, this is a blind playthrough. The only thing I've seen is this first level. Alright, so let's go ahead and blast this guy.
Are you afraid? Goodbye.
Shoot. And I can't even put it out yet, but like this girl has like cat ears and pet animal like features. She's very clearly like, and that very clearly is like using some sort of magic or something like that. So we're, and of course some sort of different faction from this because we're trying to assassinate them. So I'm guessing it's kind of story elements here. I'll start slowly. My darling Bluebird, I need to tell you something. I feel bad. This guy's like working up the courage to tell his daughter something really important and like big news, and obviously our objective is to assassinate the king. Guess he's near it. Very long story about something that happened a very long time ago. It's finally like piecing it together and we're almost there. Oh man, this sucks.
This is tiresome. Goodbye.
I like how she's just so nonchalant about this too. Like if you've been looking at the portrait in the bottom left when the fight happens, she's just like slightly smiling with her eyes closed. She's like not even troubled by these guys. A very long time ago, why can't the past save paths? Alas, you, how did you...
What?
Sigurd? Humans are so frail. Do you understand what you've just done? You'll start a war. War? The insane squabble of children? Where's the key?
Safe.
You'll never have it. The key is in safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you. Safe hands. Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe from me.
Listen.
You're making a mistake. Hush down. Damn. Still, the key eludes me. No matter. It's close. I can feel it. Victory. Take turns, for your spirit, feeling success, 3 stars earned. Hopefully this is a recurring thing, but no promises. This game didn't have a difficulty setting, I don't think. Well done, Princess. Your skill with the Cherry Blade improves yet further. Thank you. I love this dog, by the way. Oof. Oof. It's alright, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guards. Oh my god, his name's Caesar too. Lord Emeric. Hope I'm saying that one right too. Also, this guy looks awesome. Is this important? You served the princess's lesson. The king, my lord. The king has been killed.
What?
I would say that's pretty important. What?
No!
No. Father.
I'm sorry.
Mercia. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
Who did this? Sir, an assailant appears to have been a vampire. Alright, so I mean, that's kind of like why she went like all shadowy and dark and everything like that, and why she floats, I guess. The Felheim Legion, also cool name for a faction. Princess, Mercia. Murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom. War? We're at war. Alright, and here's where we started off. It's only been about 12 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and call that for the first episode and get this uploaded. Hopefully be up here in a minute or two. And then I'll go ahead and record. I'm going to go ahead and call them chapters, because that's what every other game like this refers to them as. But if they have a different title, eventually I'll start calling them that. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.